Out rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. And we're back. True Media Podcast. We back up in this BI. Sitting here chilling, shang-a-langing. You see what I'm saying? Man, I got a whole lot going on, bro. Like, I was, man. Shout out to Aquila, man. Shout out to H-Town T. Shout out to Carl Blair. Carl, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Schoolo. Schoolo, what's going on, Mr. Borey in this BI? Yeah, man, I'm sitting back. Man. Shout out to Doneto. What is it? Doneto Sparta. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Eric Gomez, man. Bomb Squad. Eric Gomez be representing for Wilder now. Bomb Squad. You dig? Shout out to Bomb Squad.
To this day.
Hey, you know what? That to this day by Wilder will continue to be the funniest thing of this century. It will continue to be the funniest thing of this century. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it will continue to be the funniest thing. Yeah, I know you couldn't see me. I didn't turn the camera. I didn't have the camera on. Yeah, but it appears to be like that shit right there. Like Deontay, like this one American boxing was popping. And when it was popping, when Wilder said to this day, you see what I'm saying? You ain't just sit here, you know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
You feel me?
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
You dig?
What he says, we don't believe.
We don't believe you.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
We running off on the plug.
Ran off on the floor twice.
And guess what, man? I'm trying to tell you, man, and and we the best ever.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
If you want to fight me, 160 is my weight division.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah, 160 my weight division. You dig?
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Those are the facts.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
It ain't meant for everybody to get no money, man.
But you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Yeah, man. You know, we team for the other side now. So you know how we get down. Get up and get down. You know what I mean? 911 is a joke in your town. Yeah, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that damn. That was before some of y'all time. Y'all wasn't even born then. Some of y'all was still in the nut sacks when that came out. See what I'm saying? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, shout out to hey, I'm sitting back. Hey, you know what I'm looking at? Before we get into the show, I'm sitting back. I'm watching Stephen A. Smith, right? Now, of course, a lot of people feel that Stephen A. Smith is a coon. And you know what? He's a part of the black boule. Some people feel that way. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I really do think they have a valid point. You know what I mean? They got a valid point now. They damn sure got a valid point, boy. Cause Lord have mercy. When I heard Stephen A. say, my sole purpose is every day I wake up is to figure out how much money can I make my boss? And my second purpose, or the second thing I think about, is how can I get some of the money that I help make my boss? You can make this shit up.
True.
He said something of that sort. Hold on, my camera. When that Negro said that, it was at that point in time, I said, you know what? The gloves are off.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord. I dance with Master. I dance with Master. I dance with Master.
Yeah. When he said that on national TV, my sole purpose when I wake up every mornings is how can I get Massa, some more money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure Massa's straight. That he said that's the first thing. That's his. He said the first thing he does when he wake up every day, he try to figure out how can he get Master Charlie some more money. Then he figure out how can I get some of that money that I made Master Charlie? How can I get some of that from him? His purpose ain't, yeah, man, I need to figure out how can I make me some more money? Yeah, man, how can I help set up my kids? That ain't it. How can I help Master Charlie get more money? I said, Lord have mercy. But anyway, the nigga would talk about, yeah, man, He would talk about Trump, President Trump, and yeah, he was before he came to the game, and he heard what I heard what Trump said about me, and he went on this tangent because he don't like what Trump said about him. I said, okay, cool. I say, but any human being, whether it's President Trump or Joe Biden or President Barack Obama or George Bush or whatever the case may be, if you say something about, or any politician or any person, you can't diss this shit and not take it. If you talk about a motherfucker openly, shit on them, they have a right to talk about you. That's how that shit works. I don't give a fuck who it is. Fact of the matter is, you talking about that, nigga, you need to be talking about them niggas in New York who beating people up because they lost a fucking game. Y'all went to San Antonio. San Antonio lost 2 games. Not one person from New York got swung on. Not one person who had a New York Knicks jersey on got punched, hit, or anything. Soon as a motherfucker come to New York and y'all lose a game, anybody, I'm saying black dudes, getting swung on, getting punched, getting their jerseys ripped off of them because they got a San Antonio jersey on. So don't tell me nothing about no code, because there were black folks that were doing it to them. Y'all tell me nothing about the code, none of that shit. That's the more pressing shit. I'm like, man, if San Antonio win another game in New York, what the fuck they gonna do then? Shout out to Steven Jackson. I gotta give him a shout out, even though I don't agree with a lot of shit he say, but I agree with what he said on this. He addressed that. Stephen A. and Matt Barnes addressed that on their podcast. They were like, man, that's why motherfuckers look at New Yorkers the way they look at them. Like, man, y'all can't do that. Y'all look like a bunch of savages. I know y'all ain't won a championship in 53 years, but come on, fam. Just like the dude Wemby say, it's just a game, bro. These players don't hate each other. These players are in a socio-economic class. Listen, y'all beating people up over a team that you ain't making no money off of. You don't own no percentage in the New York Knicks. When the Knicks sell out a stadium, sell out their basketball arena, it ain't one New Yorker get a dime from that shit. When them players get their checks that come from all over the country to come play on that team, and don't need one of y'all get no goddamn get a percentage of that shit. Think about that. The owner don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers. The players ain't thinking about you. And the NBA damn sure ain't thinking about you. You just a consumer. I'm gonna tell you what God loves. I ain't here to be your friend. I give a fuck about your friendship. Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel, what's going on, fam? Let's get into the show. Now. You know, there's so many people wrong. And they wrong because, you know what I like? I like hearing motherfuckers be loud and wrong. I told y'all, the social media shit ain't real. And I know it ain't real because I don't see none of these motherfuckers in real life in society. And even at fights, even at boxing events, they're never there. And if they there, they're on their best behaviors. But this is where we at right now in boxing, so it's cool. So, I'm waiting on the white man to say something. I need Sean Zytel to come out and say something. I need Mike Coppinger to come out and say something. I need somebody white in the media to come out and say something. Because anything other than that, ain't nobody believing. So we need the establishment to come out and say something. But as I said before, Shakur lied. And I knew the nigga was lying. But I say, gotta let the white man come out and see it. And then we saw what Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson was tweeting back and forth. We're going to look at that. Look at the tweets on X. And Shakur said something that gave it all away. See, this is the problem. See, social media is too easy to fool. Because motherfuckers is slow. The way business works is there are things that go on that the public is not privy to. So whatever the fighter or fighters show you out in the open, or no matter what the fighters, some of them may say out in the open, there's something going on in the background that fighter's not telling you. And you damn sure don't know. And sometimes information gets out there, you know, because there's somebody who was at the table who may want to leak information out to the media. So they may reach out to Fighter Hype. They may reach out to, Fight Hub or any of the major establishments. The corporate boxing media is very few of them. And they may put a little bug in Mike Coppinger's ear. They may put a little bug in Sean Zytel's ear. We got to put it in the bug of the white man because, you know, we're not going to believe people who not a certain skin complexion, who's sitting at the table. We don't believe them. So we waiting on the white man who we got to hear from them. We need Turkey Island Sheep, the Ring magazine, all that there. That's what we need, right? So this is how this works. So you will have people who are involved in the situation leak. A leak is when I get in contact. Let's say, goddamn it, H-Town T is a part of the media. He works for a major platform, or my main man Big Mason or Aquila. So I'm at the table. I may get in contact with Aquila. I'll be like, hey, Aquila, check this out. Yeah, what's up? Hey, listen, this what's going on. I can't tell you too much, but this what's going on. I need you to say this for me. Oh man, I appreciate you giving me that. You know what I mean? And then this when you'll hear where sources say, according to my reports, you know, Dan Rayfield will say, sources say, Sean Zytel, well, according to my sources, they're not going to give the sources up, nor should they. Give the sources up for who? A bunch of niggas on YouTube, hide behind the avatar who you don't even know if they're real or not? You know, these motherfuckers don't know nothing about the business of boxing. They're not even important, to be honest. They're a bunch of male groupies who derive for a fighter who they don't even know, who don't even know them. And they passionate about it too. Passionate and wrong. True. True. But it's fun though. It's fun. I'm down. I'm damn so gonna make some money off this shit. Showing up here. I'll be a fool not to. It's easy money. This shit too easy. This shit like taking candy from a baby. Anyways, so that's how this shit works. So we heard rumors, reports that Zuffa Boxing was interested in making the Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight. Zuffa Boxing is willing to pay more money than both fighters should get paid. Because in all due respect, both fighters are not the draw that is not the draw that they're going to get paid to fight each other. And this ain't no hate on neither side. This is the truth. However, this is what the talking heads, the bosses up top wants. Fighters are independent contractors. And an independent contractor is going to go to the highest bidder. I got to be slow when I explain this because a lot of motherfuckers in boxing, I think they dropped out of elementary. So I got to try to, you know what I mean? Try to speak on that level or whatever, or get close to it. So if entity A, if Aquila says, Coach, what's up? I want to make a fight with you and Coach Eddie. Okay. I'm going to pay you, Coach, 5 times more than your normal salary. That got my attention. Aquila tells Coach Eddie, yeah, I'm going to pay you the same. Or if not more, because you're the champion. These are the rumors and the reports. I care nothing about whether you like Shakur Stevenson or not. I care nothing about whether you like Devin Haney or not. I care nothing about your feelings. Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson don't know you. I need you to remember that. Keep that in the back of your mind, the middle of your mind, and the front of your mind. They don't know you. I don't give a fuck if you're from New Jersey. The nigga don't know you. I don't give a fuck if you from Oakland. The nigga don't know you. Unless you really do know them. I'm talking about the ones online. I know people who from those cities do know them, but I'm saying the ones who, the fan bases. So I got to show you how this shit works. Independent contractors want to make the most money possible. If Aquila is willing to pay me 5 times more than what I ever been paid, and Coach Eddie 5 times more than what I ever been paid, and they not interested in any other fight but this fight, you got a decision to make. It's a no-brainer. So one side say they're trying to make the fight, and the other guy is saying, I don't know what you're talking about. They lying. Mike Coppinger lying. I don't know what he's talking about. I ain't heard nothing about that, and my team ain't heard nothing about that. But all along, he was deeply involved in knowing what was going on and trying to make the fight happen, and so-called trying to make the fight happen. And I'm going to prove it. True. True. Devin Haney calls his bluff. Accepts Shakur Stevenson's 145-pound catchweight demand. No more excuses. In a recent X post, Devin Haney asked Shakur Stevenson via Twitter if he comes down to 144 pounds, do we have a fight? Shakur Stevenson replied, yes. And he also quoted, I quote, 144 pounds is fair for two champions in two separate weight classes. Floyd and Canelo made one of the biggest fights ever happen at a catchweight. If y'all seriously wanted the fight, it would have been easy to make. Y'all forgot. He said y'all forgot y'all fought Jose Ramirez at that weight 2 fights ago. End quote. Now I want to focus on this. Shakur Stevenson said that the reports that was coming out that he was negotiating a deal to fight Devin Haney for his title. He said he know nothing about that. He said that was a lie. I got the receipts. True. And when one side said, no, man, we in deep negotiation trying to make this happen. We're trying to figure out how we make it happen. Because the side who said it, a lot of motherfuckers don't like him. They said he was lying. They said he was capping, which is lying. Capping is lying. Then the white man came out and said it. They didn't say he was lying. And then Shakur came out and he said this. 144 pounds is fair for two champions in two separate weight classes. Floyd and Canelo made one of the biggest fights ever happen at a catchweight. If y'all seriously wanted to fight, it would have been easy to make. Wait, let's stop right there. And then he said, y'all fought Jose Ramirez. He said, y'all fought Jose Ramirez at that weight 2 fights ago. But wait a minute. You said that the reports was a lie. And you don't know nothing about trying to make the Haneys wanting to fight you and there's a negotiation with Zuffa to try to make a fight with you. You said you don't know nothing about that. Now all of a sudden, you know about it? Oh, now you agree. So now we go back to the problem was the weight. I got to take a quote from Sean Zytel. Sean Zytel said, Zuffa Boxing have the money. I've heard from my sources that Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney has signed to Zuffa Boxing. That's what Sean said. Every quote I'm going to use is going to be from them. If it ain't white, it ain't right. So, and I say that sarcastically, of course. Sean said they're going to pay Shakur Stevenson $15 million, 5 times more than what he's ever been paid. And Devin Haney going to get paid more, of course, because he's the champ or whatever. And they want to make that fight. He said the holdup is Shakur Stevenson. That's what his sources told him. But how can the holdup be Shakur Stevenson when, according to Shakur Stevenson, his team don't know nothing about no negotiations, that it was a lie, and he don't know nothing about no negotiations? True. So the white man was lying. Again. Well, no, the white man was telling the truth. My bad. Again, I care nothing about whether you like Shakur Stevenson or like the Haneys or don't like the Haneys or don't like Shakur Stevenson. I don't give a damn. Both of them niggas are millionaires. They millionaires. They don't know you. I know both of these niggas. So now that that's been established, you know, I've been new about all this shit. Why? Because I'm in boxing media. I know people in both camps and all around the camps. I know other media members in boxing. I know executives at Top Rank. Know people at Golden Boy. Everybody talk to each other. It's a small circle. The only people who don't know are the fans. They don't know. The fan is always the last to know, right? But I mean, that's just a reality of the situation. As I said before, this is coming from the same Shakur Stevenson who said that he knew nothing about ongoing negotiations between himself, his team, Zuffa Boxing, and the Haneys. This was obviously a lie. Now that has been exposed, Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney have no choice but to fight each other. They got to fight each other if they want that money. See, this shit about business. To the fan, it's about their emotions. Emotions don't pay bills. Emotions don't buy you tickets to fly on a private jet. Emotions don't, get you floor seats at the New York Knicks and San Antonio Spurs game. Like this ain't. I've been doing this shit 5.5 years, and on YouTube, and I know the fan base is very, very well. I know it very, very well. I know who's here because the analytics, like I say, I got an app on my phone right here, right? And my app tells me, I know who everybody in the chat, which channels y'all go to and watch. I know, like I got an app. Literally, I have an app. I ain't gonna say the name of the app, but I got an app right here. It's an app right here. And you can just literally look at analytics. You can look and see, okay, who your subscribers are, who your subscribers watch. Your subscribers watch this channel. This channel is getting, I know. And I know based on the data, because the data don't lie. The data do not lie. The data don't lie. The data never lies. Yeah, it tells me everything. I mean, I don't know your blood type and all that shit. Yeah, I don't know that, but it tells me, okay, this is what they doing, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. Now, we haven't heard anything from the big hats. And I'm at a position to where my position is this. Man, I ain't gonna believe shit until it's announced. The Keyshawn Davis, I mean, I prefer to see that fight, to be fair. But guess what? The people who put the money up, not interested in Keyshawn Davis. They're interested in the two fighters that's on the pound for pound list. Now, whether you want to hear that or not, I really don't care. But that's the truth. And I do know niggas hate the truth because they too emotionally invested in their fighter. You want to hear the narrative. You want me to tell you what you want to hear. I know. But they're not interested in Keyshawn Davis. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Coach, Keyshawn is the mandatory. He is. He ain't got no choice but to fight him. All he got to do is be mandated, and then they can do this and do that. and I laugh because we don't seen this before. We seen a Jerron Boots Ennis been a mandatory for the IBF and the welterweight division for a year. when Errol Spence had the belt. He couldn't get that fight. But he was the mandatory. Spence ended up fighting Crawford, and they had a rematch clause in the contract. And when Crawford beat Spence, Crawford inherited Spence's mandatory. But Crawford had a rematch clause. And the way their contract was set up, Errol Spence and Crawford, the loser gets a rematch. And Errol Spence activated his rematch clause. And he had 6 months to make that fight. He had 30 days to activate the rematch clause. He activated it, and then 6 months went by. Al Heyman didn't make that fight. And then it expired, and Spence said he had to go have cataract surgery on his other eye. And then Crawford moved up to 154. We saw a David Benavidez beat Canelo Alvarez in mandatory for 3 years. And he made an agreement with the sanctioning body. Okay, I'm not going to press Canelo. Don't worry about it. Just let Canelo do what he wants to do. And I just keep fighting for the WBC intern belt. Because David Benavidez was in on that. David Benavidez come out in the public and say, oh, man, I'm trying to fight Canelo and he ducking me, this and that. But all along, you was the one that was going along with not fighting him. Because you never pressed the WBC, and to this day, he always got some nice things to say about the WBC. In the public, he get his little fan base riled up. Yeah, man, Canelo ducking him and all that stuff there. And yeah, that's true. But all the while, David Benavidez will play it along with it. Why do you think he never say nothing about the sanction about it? I know you don't want to hear that because it's not the narrative. But I'm going to tell you like Tank Davis said. What Tank Davis told Knockout Boxing? Y'all remember what Tank told Knockout Boxing on Twitter? When Tank was Tank was going to get ready to fight Jake Paul, and Knockout Boxing was mad on Twitter. And he said, yeah, man, this right after he had a draw with Lamont Roach, when he took the knee in the ring and went to his corner, stuck his head through the ropes, outside the ropes, and Calvin came and wiped the sweat off his face and put his makeup on and, you know what I mean, gave him some water, let him talk to his baby mama. And then after that, he went back in the ring, told the referee, okay, time in, and then they continued to fight. Yeah. Yeah. So, what they tell you out in the public, outside of, I'm saying all that to say this. What they tell you outside in the public, outside of an official, see, the only thing that matters is the official announcement. Because the fighters are lie, the managers are lie, the promoters are lie, the reporters are lie. The content, everybody a lie. The chat, the people in the chat a lie. Everybody a lie. The chatter a lie. The subscribers a lie. The promoters a lie. The managers a lie. The fighters a lie. You see what I'm saying? But the only thing that's the truth is when there is an official announcement. Because if you don't believe one guy, you can't believe nobody. And you damn sure can't believe yourself. See, that's how that shit works. You can't pick and choose. Oh, I'm going to believe him, but I don't believe him. Okay, well, because that nigga be lying. Well, you be lying too. Everybody be lying. Don't believe nothing. Don't believe nobody. Everybody a liar, including yourself, though. Don't exclude yourself from lying now. So I just, So I just gotta say that. But Shakur Stevenson was negotiating all along, and he was lying the whole time. And the reason why you guys kept hearing about, why we keep talking about Devin and Shakur? Why we keep talking about Devin and Shakur? Devin need to fight his mandatory, this and that, and what's his name, the mandatory now, and all that stuff there. Because the people who got the money is not interested in Shakur on Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is what, 750,000, a 1 point, I think it's for $1 million or $1.5 million dollar fighter. I mean, that's good. That's good money. But for some reason, the people don't fuck with him. They don't like him. I'm just saying. That's what I'm hearing. They ain't interested in him. Jay Prince and Shakur made the move to get when Keyshawn was number 1 and 140, next in line to fight Shakur for the WBO title. They made sure that they had him move up and then call the WBO. You see what I'm saying? But Shakur, now I'm hearing that Shakur backup plan, he was going to fight his mandatory at 140. What the dude name? I think Lindo Delgado. There's a guy at 140, a Mexican guy by the name of Lindo Delgado. He was going to fight. He was just going to defend his mandatory. Fight his mandatory. Because Shakur got a mandatory too. The Lindo Delgado. But the only problem is, who gonna pay for it? See, y'all talk like, yeah, they should just make the fight, this and that. Yeah, see, y'all don't, what you don't get is, this shit about the money, fam. This shit ain't about your emotions or my emotions. Ain't none of these niggas scared of each other. Shakur Stevenson ain't scared of no Devin Haney. And Devin Haney ain't scared of no Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis ain't scared of no Devin Haney. And Devin Haney ain't scared of no Keyshawn Davis. This shit business. Floyd Mayweather told you that. If you got a group of mofos that say, look, coach, I'm going to pay you more money than you ever been paid. I need you to fight King Kong. I'm going to look at King Kong. I'm going to look at the money. I'm like, man, you know what, man? That money, that's a lot of goddamn money. I don't know when I'm going to get an opportunity to make that kind of money again for one fight. I normally would have to fight 5 fights to make the kind of money that they offering me for one fight. This ain't about your emotions, nigga. No, these niggas don't know you. So what you gonna do? You gonna try to prove something? You gonna try to prove something to some niggas behind avatars? Or you gonna go get that money? Say what you want to say. Both of them niggas both Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, they finna laugh all the way to the bank. That's what they finna do. They finna laugh all the way to the goddamn bank. Again. But I don't know. I still don't know, fam. I still don't know, but and then I'm looking at Keyshawn Davis's little crash out. He throwing a little temper tantrum. Putting on the entire WWE act. And I'm sitting there watching this shit. You know, I'm sitting there watching this shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm laughing, right, watching this shit. I say now, you know, I ain't got but a GED. So, you know, my education ain't that high. But I have a master's degree in common sense. And I know how this shit works because I am involved in the sport of boxing. I say you and Shakur Stevenson are play brothers. Y'all go out to eat the dinner together. Y'all go on double dates together. Y'all, you know, Shakur making more money than Keyshawn. Keyshawn don't make that much money as a boxer right now. You know, but y'all do everything together. That's your play brother. And I say, what are the chances? And y'all have the same manager, James Prince. I say, what are the chances of Keyshawn Davis not knowing that Shakur Stevenson was in deep negotiations with Zuffa Boxing to make a fight with Devin Haney? Irregardless of what Shakur was saying in the public, I knew what the real was. That's why I remember when I was interviewing Bill, I said, well, shit, Bill, when Sean Zartel came out and said it, I said, so that means Shakur was lying. Bill say, no, I don't want to say the brother was lying. Let's just say he was using certain business tactics in order to try to get more money out of the situation. That went over everybody's head who was watching that show. And I reposted the interview. That went over everybody's head. I called it though. I said, okay. But what are the chances that Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis did not know what was going on? Slim to none. So when I see him on this video, oh, nigga, you scared of me? Oh, man, fight somebody your own size. Wait a minute, you and Shakur Stevenson were just at 140 together. You a 140 pounder, he a 140 pounder. When y'all both at 140? Oh, man, I didn't even know I was going to welterweight. I just woke up one day and bam, I found out that I'm a welterweight now. I didn't even know. He said all that in the video. Telling on himself, didn't even realize it. Ain't nobody caught that. But me, I got a GED, my GED is strong. I catch everything. Ain't nobody catch that when he said that. Nigga wasn't even planning on moving to 147. Yeah, I ain't even know nothing about it. I just woke up one day and bam, he said in the video where he was renting it. It's the old 52 fake out. It's all theatrics. He knew what was going on the entire time. Him and Shakur like this. They like this. They tighter than snake ass until they fall out. And they gonna fall out. Now you got people saying, man, Shakur Stevenson keep eating your food. Every fighter you want to fight or in line to fight or whatever, Shakur take it from you. He took the TFTO fight. You the little bro, you little bro. Shakur get into the bag. Little bro being a good soldier to big bro. If you don't get the Devin Haney fight being the mandatory, Keyshawn, guess why you ain't gonna get it? Because Shakur Stevenson took it from you. But he really didn't take it from you because you knew he was negotiating with Zuffa Boxing and Devin Haney to make a fight all along. You knew that. I know you knew that. Y'all on the same team. How the fuck you on the same team and you don't know what the play is? We on the same team. Their head coach is James Prince. And the head coach putting the play together. And the head coach got players, which comprise of a team. The team is comprised of players. The players knew what was going on. Let's give everybody a round of applause. If this fight gets announced by the boxing establishment, then I will believe it. According to Sean Zartel, Shakur Stevenson was the one that was holding up the fight, according to him. And based on Shakur Stevenson's tweet, Sean Zartel was right. Now we get a chance to see 2 pound-for-pound fighters fight each other with no excuses. What do you guys think about this announcement from Shakur Stevenson's Twitter post? Today's show, become a sponsor of the show. Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you're in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's go to these super chats. Shout out to Context. We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I'm tired of Shakur and Keyshawn and Richardson trying to be the NWO of boxing. I'm going to rock with Dev, the lone wolf. He said the NWO. He said the NWO of boxing. It's about 5 of them. You got Lamont Roach over there with him now. Raymond Ford. They don't kick Raymond Ford to the curve now. You know all them, but you know all them dudes cool. Listen, Devin Haney, Richardson Hitchens, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, all of those dudes are cool. Did y'all know that? Shakur and Devin Haney ain't got no beef. Shakur fans and Devin Haney fans have beef. Shakur and Devin ain't got no beef. The tough guy, the tough little brother, he ain't got no beef neither. This charade that goes on social media, that's what it is. It's a charade. It's great for entertainment. Me personally, I love it. I love it myself. You did? Shout out to Cut Creator. He said, Bill said today the first offer was 147, now it's 144. Shout out to OBW Stretch. He said, don't tell my goat ducking. He said, don't tell my goat ducking. Yo, goat, I don't know who your goat is, fam, but you know, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You can feel how you want to feel. You know, you know what I mean?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, these guys be knowing how to feel. Now, I'm waiting on the announcement. The reason why I'm waiting on the announcement is because the announcement, Devin Haney fans and Shakur Stevenson fans and Keyshawn Davis, because Keyshawn Davis and Shakur is one and the same. So, you know, Shakur fans and Keyshawn fans are like family. They don't came together. They play family. They don't came together. Like Voltron, right? And then Devin Haney. So what I love about this is this. Everybody's emotionally invested in this. And anytime emotions run high, it's an opportunity to make money. True. It's an opportunity to make money. So, shout out to, got a cash out. Hey, okay. Shout out to Laura for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Laura said for the laughs. She was talking about yesterday's show. Hey, you listen, bro, I ain't went back and listened to it yet. Yesterday's show, I had like 3 people hit me up. They say, man, I don't know what you was on yesterday, man. Yesterday, man, you were dropping so many gems and you were so goddamn funny and sarcastic. Man, you were saying like you were coming with so many one-liners yesterday. I said, yeah, man, that be that good green. That be that good green I be on. Like I don't ran out of sativa. I got to go back to the store. And re-up. I don't ran out of sativa. Now I got, hold on, what is it? Oh no, I got one more. I got one more of this. I got one more little bud. I got one more bud left. Got like this shit right here, boy. This shit make a nigga feel Lord have mercy. This shit. Now I have some indica right here. Now I got the endo. I got the indica right here. What's this called? This is sturdy. No, was this sturdy or what? I can't see, man. I'm on this motherfucker. Yeah, this is sturdy. No, slurdy. This is slurdy. Yeah, this is slurdy right here. Some endo. Yeah, I'm finna find out what this about. in a minute. You get what I'm saying? When I get on that there, man, I mean, it is what it is. So let's go to Twitter. Oh, but you know what? I tell you what. No. What we gonna do? This is what we're gonna do. This is for Shakur Stevenson fans and Devin Haney fans. Why don't y'all send y'all digital goons to a shootout?
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
Yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Akila. What did say, Akila? She said, correct me if I'm wrong, but I cannot remember back in the days when boxing was real, if they even had a such thing as catchweights. Yeah, catchweights been around. Well, no, you know what? I take that back. You know, originally boxing had eight weight classes. Right? I think it was I forgot the weight class. I think it was flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight, middleweight. They didn't have any of the junior weights. The junior weights is the catch weights. To me, catch weights have been around for like a little over 100 years. I want to say like the 1920s. Not the catch weights, but the junior weights. Like remember, boxing originally had just 8 weight divisions. Then they added the junior weight classes, and then they came with cruiserweight, and I think WBC have some shit. What they got? They got some shit called bridgerweight. I'm what the fuck a bridgerweight. There ain't nobody fighting that shit. WBC guy got something called the bridgerweight and all that shit there, right? So I've always looked at. I'm glad you brought that up. I've always looked at the junior weight divisions as the catchweight divisions. Okay, because you remember. Hold on. I always looked at the junior weight divisions as the catchweight division. So now you have a catchweight in between the catchweight in the normal division, right? No, it just, you know, you know what, man? Like, I see what you're saying, Akila, because it just seemed like it's just so different. And it is different. I totally agree. It is different. It just now in today's, that's why I say boxing in 2026 is nothing like it was in 1996. Hell, it's nothing like it was in 2006. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just different now. It's just different now. You know what I mean? Different fan bases, you know what I mean? It's not the boxing culture anymore, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it's just different now. It's just different now. It's more me personally, I just want to see the fight. Like this is what I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to the belts. If Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight with Zuffa Boxing, what's going to happen to their belts? And if they fighting at a catchweight at 144, who title is on the line? Is Shakur Stevenson putting his title on the line? And Devin Haney putting his title on the line? Like, I don't like what, like how that's, like what's going on with that? But I worry about that once Zuffa makes an official announcement. Until Zuffa makes an announcement, and what's going on with the WBO and Keyshawn Davis? Y'all look out for that too. What's going on with that? I haven't heard anything from the WBO saying that. Do you guys know if the WBO put some information out there saying that Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis have 30 days to work out the deal, or it's going to purse bid? What's going on with the WBO? Because I've been looking. Anybody know any information about that? I mean, Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince and Keyshawn did, they the one made that move to make that happen and have him move up. This shit, Keyshawn talking about, I ain't even know that I just woke up one day, I ain't even know I was going to welterweight. Y'all believe that? How a fighter don't know he moving to another weight division? Especially if he called himself a businessman. I'm a businessman. Today, you know what I was doing today? I was supposed to went to the gym. I didn't get a chance to go to the gym because I was setting up my payroll for my business. And I had to pay some state taxes. I was setting up my payroll for my business. I have an HR department. That's what I was doing today. So, and that's very seldom something that's going on with my business that I don't know nothing about. Now, these slow-ass fans, you can tell them anything because they love you. I know better. True, true, true. You get what I'm saying? So, let's go to X. Let's go to X. Let's go to X, the application formerly known as Twitter. Let's go to the application formerly known as Twitter, and let's see what we come up with, guys. Let's see what we come up with. Let me go ahead and blow this up a little bit. Let's see. Let's go right here. This is my page on X. This is me right here. All right. Zuffa Boxing has announced Edgar Berlanga and Richardson Hitchens will serve as the double main event at Zuffa Boxing 09. Okay. July 26th. All right. This still going to be a hell of a fight right here, boy. Y'all be on the lookout for this fight. Richardson Hitchens on Ricardo Gonzalez. Y'all built this fight right here going to be, damn, Richardson Hitchens ain't got but 8 knockouts. Man, I tell you, boy, a lot of these niggas pillow fisted on the motherfucker. Yeah, anyway, but okay. This is gonna be a banger. Stephen Butler. I ain't seen him in a while. I gotta go back and look at it. But the Puerto Rican assassin is back, y'all. The Puerto Rican assassin is back. As a matter of fact, let's give a shout out. To the Puerto Ricans. Where my Puerto Ricans at?
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Yeah, shout out to the Ricans. The Puerto Rican assassin is back. Okay, on the Source of Boxing, they pretty much just retweeted it. What Shakur said. He said Shakur Stevenson says that he will fight Devin Haney at a catch weight of 144 pounds. It says Shakur Stevenson said this. Do you believe him? Devin Haney posted, if I come to 144, we have a fight? Question mark. Shakur Stevenson says, no, okay, he was replying to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson says 144 is fair for 2 champions in separate weight classes. Now, why would Shakur Stevenson be saying this if he have no knowledge of what's going on and him and his team are not negotiating with Zuffa to make a fight with Devin Haney? And why would he say this if his brother, Keyshawn Davis, is the mandatory to fight Devin Haney for the belt? Doesn't Shakur feel, wait a minute, man, if I fight you, I'm taking food off of my brother Keyshawn Davis's plate? This is how I know Keyshawn Davis knew what was going on in negotiations. This is how I knew. So I knew because they have the same managers. He says, if y'all seriously wanted the fight, it would be easy to make. Y'all fought Jose Ramirez. Okay. So Devin replies, if I come to 144, do we have a fight? And I think Shakur Stevenson said yes. Did he delete it? So Shakur says, all BS to the side. Let me start rage baiting y'all. All real negotiations happen offline. Fight date to be announced. Hold on. Do you see this? He got niggas crashing out. Hey, Shakur got niggas crashing out. He said, all BS aside, all BS to the side. Let me stop rage baiting y'all, meaning controlling his male groupies' emotions. He said, all real negotiations happen offline. Fight date to be announced soon. mm. Mm. He's not fighting O'Shaquie Foster. There's no money for Shakur Stevenson in that fight. I remember somebody say, what's up with the fight with him and O'Shaquie Foster? I said, that fight ain't gonna happen. Where they gonna fight at? And who gonna pay for it? Shakur Stevenson want a certain amount of money. O'Shaquie Foster, I think he's with Top Rank. He's not gonna fight no O'Shaquie Foster for $3 million. When he got a fight, he can fight for $15 million. You know, so I mean, the O'Shaquie Foster fight ain't gonna happen. I mean, I got Shakur beating Shock anyways, but I like Shock. O'Shaquie Foster is a real one. I like him. But I don't want him moving up 2 weight divisions to fight Shakur Stevenson. Because when Shakur beat him, I'm not gonna give him no credit for beating him. Oh man, you fought a little nigga, 2 weight divisions below you. You fighting little niggas. That's what I'm gonna say. Take all credit from them. Because that's what they do to other fighters. So I'm gonna be consistent. Let's continue. Where we at? All right, let's see. He say only gonna move off. He say only gone move off your blessing, brother. If not, go cook that nigga. Okay. Oh, so here go Keyshawn. Let's see what Keyshawn talking about.
We sparred in the stream. Shakur, you try to take my fight. I'm going to Houston. I'm gonna stream with Shakur ass because Shakur got me fucked up. If Shakur try to steal my fight, we sparred on kick. We sparred in the stream. Shakur, you try to take my fight, I'm sparring your ass, and I'm coming to Houston. That's gonna be the first stream. I'm sparring Shakur on kick. Motherfucker try to take my fight. Somebody clip this, please. Clip this. Shakur, you taking my fight, I'm sparring you on kick, and I ain't bullshitting. Sparring event at the J Prince Gym. $50 to get in and watch this shit. Hey, what's 50 times 200 real quick? Okay, let's do that real quick. $50 to get in to watch this shit. I'm sparring Shakur on kick because you trying to take my fight, bro.
Y'all don't see what's going on, fam? Anyways, shout out to Soda Pop for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, you didn't read the part where he says he needs his brother's blessings. Oh, I missed that part. Let me see. I missed that part. Let me look at it and see. He said, only gonna move off your blessing, brother. What is that? He said, only gonna move. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that. Only gonna move off your blessing, brother. If not, cook that nigga. What is he saying? I don't get this. Only gone move off your blessing, brother. I can't comprehend that, dog. I can't comprehend that. And I can't assume what he's trying to say. I can't comprehend that. I can't comprehend. What the fuck does this mean? Explain it to me. I'm gonna drop the phone line to explain it to me. I ain't got but a GED, so I need somebody to help me. My education ain't that strong. I'm gonna drop these phone lines. Let's hit you with the Huggy Bear.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Anyway, shout out to Jamal Charlo.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello. So, you know, again, like I say, Shakur and Shakur and Keyshawn, they play brothers, and they both of them, everybody know what's going on. The people in the online don't know, but it's all a play. See, now you know what? Never mind. I'll explain that to you later. But I like what Shakur Stevenson said. He said, "Look here, man. Let me start rage baiting y'all. Real negotiations happen behind closed doors. They don't negotiate. And hold on. And he's piggybacking what I've been saying to y'all. They not taking your feelings into consideration. They not saying, well, you know what? Shakur Stevenson fans are saying this. So we gonna do what Shakur Stevenson fans say. They don't say, you know what? Devin Haney fans are saying that. So we gonna do what Devin Haney fans are saying. When they making these multi-million-dollar deals and these fighters are negotiating behind closed doors, they don't take what you thinking about into consideration. You a bot or a fan behind an avatar. That's all they see. Typing. That's all they see. Me and you are not a part of the equation. They damn sure ain't listening to me. You're not a part of the equation. Tank Davis, you know what Tank Davis told Knockout Boxing? How many Tank Davis fans in the audience? How many Tank Davis fans in the audience? Tank Davis was going to fight Jake Paul. We know what happened with that. He caught the case, you know, all that stuff there, and Netflix didn't want to have nothing to do with it. Knockout Boxing shot a video. Man, Tank, man, I'll be highly disappointed in you, man, if you fight Jake Paul, man, instead of rematching Lamont Roach. I've been out here defending you, man. Man, you got to represent. Tank told that nigga, he say, get off my dick, nigga. Shut up and be a fan. True. That's what he said. Tank told that nigga, shut up and be a fan. Shout out to Boxing Gyms. What'd he say? He said, this is boring. If you feel it's boring, Jason, leave. I don't know if you're referring to me, But if you're referring to me, if you feel it's boring, leave. You dig? True. I'm going to drop these phone lines. Anybody want to call the show? Call the show. I don't dump no smoke. Not Coach Malachi.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. What it say, Boxing Jim? He said he's talking about the fighters, coach. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Know what I mean? That's why I preface. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I said if you talking to me, if it's boring, leave. That's why I preface that if. And that's why I said I don't know if you're talking to me. But if you were, if you're not talking to me, guess what? You shouldn't get offended by it. You wasn't talking to me, so what I said don't matter. True. Let's see. We got our first phone call. Let's go. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, what up? It's Mega Million.
Mega Million, talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? Coach, I want to clarify a little something for you. What he meant by that statement he made was he would only fight Shakur if he gave him his blessing. If Keyshawn gave him his blessings. He would only fight Devin if Keyshawn gave him his blessings. That's what he meant.
That's what he did. Is that what he told you, or I didn't? Well, because what I read, it says only gonna move off your blessing. Oh, okay.
Pretty much talking about it, and what you was asking was what I don't understand what that means. When you said you didn't understand what that means, he would only fight that Shakur will only fight Devin with Keyshawn's blessings. He needs his blessings. He ain't gonna fight him unless Keyshawn say it's good, because you saw what he did. We gonna have to swap. If you take my fight, we gonna have to swap. So he said he would only take the fight with Keyshawn's blessings. You understand, Coach?
So let me ask you this question: if Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney fight next, does that mean that Keyshawn gave him his blessing?
You know what, Coach? I don't know how to answer that one, but I just know that's what he was trying to display by that comment.
Okay. Shout out to Mega Million, man. Salute, fam. Hey, Boxing Gyms. That was a loaded question. Hey, Gyms. Hey, Gyms. I ain't got but a GED, but I'm smart than a motherfucker. Gyms. That was a loaded question. You like that, huh? Hey, shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Brandon say, Coach is a Capricorn for real. Facts. I'm a damn sure is. You like that, huh? Somebody say, what's the number? The number at the bottom, 530-494-9636. If you look to the bottom of the screen, you will see the number strolling at the bottom. The numbers are going across, 530-494-9636. We got 2 calls. This is a hot topic. I love it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, Devin, the soda pop, Coach.
Hey man, your phone kind of soda pop. Where you calling from, brother?
I'm calling from the Bay Area.
From the Bay, talk to me.
I'm calling from the Bay.
Talk to me.
What he was saying, you're not catching it. What Shakur is saying, basically, the last couple of days, the public been on his line about stepping on on Keyshawn's toes. And so since the pressure been on him, and now that Devin said, I'll fight at 44, he coming with another excuse. So now he's saying, I'll only fight Dev if I get my blessings from Keyshawn. Why you didn't say that at the beginning? You got to say another excuse? That's basically what he's saying. You get it?
Yeah, I get it now. I get it. I'm glad y'all telling me, because I ain't got but a GED, so I didn't need help. So the question is this: Keyshawn Davis, your fans want to see you fight Devin Haney, and you have an opportunity to fight Devin Haney right now. So according to what you just said, and according to what Mega Million just said, the only way that fight can happen with Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is if Keyshawn, who have an opportunity to fight Devin Haney, have to turn down his opportunity, meaning he don't want that fight, and give his big brother, his play brother, his blessings to take that fight and make all that money, and he gonna miss out on it. Is that what you're telling me?
That's what I'm saying. You don't see the duckness coming in. You know Keyshawn ain't gonna give him the blessings because Keyshawn wants to fight. So why not throw it back at him again, like how they made him go to the WBC to get the mandatory, so Keyshawn don't have to fight. So they only Keyshawn throwing out another tactic to duck the fight again because he knows Keyshawn ain't gonna give him the blessing to say, all right, bro, you ain't got to step on my toes again. You can go on and go have that fight. You get it?
But is Shakur really stepping on Keyshawn Davis's toes when both of them are brothers, play brothers, and both of them have the same manager? And so is he really stepping on his toes?
Shakur, it's just the second time he done stepped on his toes. Keyshawn should have had the Teo fight, and Shakur stepped on his toes. Shakur don't care about Keyshawn like Keyshawn care about Shakur.
Well, Keyshawn and Shakur love each other. So I think what matters is how Keyshawn feels. Keyshawn loves Shakur. That's his big brother. And, he's going to do what his big brother tell him to do. So, if I don't look at it as though Shakur stepping on Keyshawn's toes. I look at it as though Keyshawn don't want to fight them dudes and he's allowing his big brother to fight him. So if Shakur fought Teofimo Lopez, he got his brother's blessings. And if Shakur fights Devin Haney, then his little brother gets blessed. Got his blessing. So that's how I look at it. I don't look at it as though he's stepping on the toes. I look at it as both of them are in it together. That's how I agree.
I agree with you. But this the narrative now Shakur trying to put out there to the public.
Well, fighters, again, we're gonna find out what's gonna happen, bro, when we're gonna find out Soda Pop what's gonna happen when the white folks make their announcement. At this point, the only thing I'm believing is what the white folks say. You get what I'm saying, brother? That I don't believe none of these niggas say.
I agree with you 1,000%. But yeah, I just wanted to break that down to you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate y'all helping me out. Hey, shout out to Boston. I appreciate y'all helping me out. My GED education, it's not allowing me to comprehend Ebonics. See, these people don't know how to write full sentences. How I would have wrote it is this. I would only fight Devin Haney. I will fight Devin Haney only if I get my brother's blessings. These don't nobody write proper sentences. I can't figure out this Ebonics shit. I speak Ebonics, but this is a new form of Ebonics. I really don't. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand this shit. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know, dog. My GED. I think I got it. I don't know. Do I need to? What class can I take to understand niggerdom? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
What's up, How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. On that good,
hey,
Green.
New York loses tonight. It's over, bro. Oh, you too?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Coach, man, listen. I knew Shakur was moving funny when him and his team went silent. It's hard to fool me, man. And I don't even know the guy, but clearly he was lying. I saw Bill Haney go all over the world, man, saying the same shit everywhere he went. The story was not changing. He was openly telling us what the holdup was, bro. And Bill is being like super like apparent with the details, and bro, Shakur and his team, bro. In the meantime, again, they were nowhere to be found, Coach. This guy's openly telling us what's up, man. So right there and then I knew, bro, he was lying, capping, or running. I don't know. But yeah, man, I believe Bill from day one, the man was getting like frustrating, he sounded frustrated. trying to explain the situation. 5 times the amount I keep hearing. 5 times, and you still in the fight, man. I can't respect that, bro. When you start moving like that, bro, it does something to me. But and for the ones thinking that Shakur is scared to fight Devin, don't get it twisted, man. Fighters, they're not scared of each other, bro. They're not scared to fight. The problem with Shakur is weight. He's not scared of Devin. He's scared of size, And talking about size, coach, he's saying that Bud and Canelo fought at a catchweight.
Who said that?
I thought Shakur, that they made that big fight happen because they fought at a catchweight. I thought Bud moved up 2 weight classes and fought Canelo straight up at 168.
I think Shakur might be talking about a different Bud, or maybe Shakur was smoking Bud, but the whole world know that fight was fought at 168 pounds, and 168 pounds is the weight for super middleweight, and they rehydrated to whatever they wanted to rehydrate to. Everybody know that, so he might be talking about a different Bud. I don't know. Might be talking about different Bud.
Bro, he's smoking, bro. That's it for real, man. But anyway, of all people, he should know that. He should pay attention to boxing in detail. But sounded kind of dumb, really, to be honest with you. That goes to show you, man. He's so focused on that catchweight, bro, that I truly believe he's scared of size. Wait.
Let me ask you this. Are you talking about the tweet that he put out? Shakur put out?
I'm not sure if it was.
Are you talking about the video? Did you hear him say? Did you hear him say that in the video?
Yeah. The Canelo and Bud fought at a catchweight to make the big fight happen.
Yeah. Well, when did that come out? When did that? I want to see that video. I haven't seen it because that's not true. So everybody know that's not true.
Coach, I thought you just played it.
No, he was talking about no. He was talking about Floyd. I think he was talking about Floyd. Hold on, what did I say? If I said Canelo,
nah, man.
I said Canelo.
Nah, he said Canelo, bro.
Nah. If I said Canelo, that's my bad. No, he said Jose Ramirez.
All right, so that's my mistake.
No, he said he said Floyd and Canelo. He said Floyd and Canelo made one of the biggest fights ever happen at a catchweight.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't say
all right, my mistake.
Yeah,
my mistake. Yeah. I misheard you or something. All right. No biggie. But there, coach. But no. But the boy's clearly moving funny, bro. I can't respect that, man. Great fighter. If the fight happens, good. Hey, I want to see it. I'm all for boxing. But in the meantime, you're not ready to fight. Shut the fuck up, bro. You went silent. Where you at? That's my call. Respect from New York.
I salute, fam. I tell you what. One thing I will say. One thing I am happy about. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm happy about. Prior to us talking about Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis, and all this stuff there. Do you know the hottest names in boxing at that time was? It was Floyd Mayweather because of his lawsuits, Clarissa Shields because she slapped Alicia Baumgartner, and Adrian Broner because he's streaming with Dean the Great getting drunk. Now, we on to this, which is a good thing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach Big C?
Big C. Where you calling? You sound smothered, but where you calling from?
Calling from Norfolk.
Norfolk, talk to me.
What's going on? What was the is it a like a topic or something, or question or something?
How long?
I gotta follow or what?
No, you can talk, say what you want to say. You know, do you know what the topic of the show is?
Yeah. I feel like, man, Keyshawn it's not Devin. He got a Shakur problem, man. Dude just in his way. He got to fight him. That's what I think, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It seems like ever since, if you look at the WBO, like when Keyshawn got the WBO belt at 135, right? They made Abdullah the mandatory, and everybody like when Keyshawn was like, well, let's fight him next. Everybody like, oh, he's bullying Abdullah. Then Keyshawn go up to 140, get the one contender status. The court take that fight. Now he at 147. It's the same thing, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, bro. It's like they just stuck in the man. Somebody got to fight him, bro.
This is the thing, right? Your good brother from Norfolk, Virginia, Keyshawn Davis, And then not only that, and then Keyshawn ended up hiring the same manager, Jay Prince, to be his manager. Because you know that's recently. So it appears that Shakur Stevenson is guiding Keyshawn Davis's career. That's his big brother, play brother. And that's what's going on. I don't look at it as though Shakur is taking anything away from Keyshawn, because Keyshawn is allowing it. And Keyshawn is following, his big brother's orders. So it is what it is. I mean, and I think he don't mind taking second fiddle, because this is why you can't have no fake brotherhood in boxing. You can't have no fake brotherhood. You can't have that.
He's just getting finessed, and they playing with him in his face, bro. Dude, he real loyal, bro. So he just feeling like, okay, it's my opportunity to go come. But he looking at it like, now, okay, enough is enough. That's why I think he said what he said. And I think it's like enough is enough now, though. He's starting to see.
Yeah, that ain't that. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. He just playing. He just playing, fam. He just playing. He knew what was going on all the while. He just playing, bro. That's all.
I couldn't understand to sit back and just let. Cause right now he could easily. He's not supposed to be a 2-division champ right now. That Teofimo fight. How long had that man been calling out Teofimo? About 3 years, man. And then just out of a sudden, like it's Shakur just come. Nobody was ever talking about Shakur and Teofimo. That shit just came out of nowhere. And now it's just crazy to me, bro.
Let me ask you this.
It's fucking with his legacy now.
Let me ask you this. Keyshawn Davis is the WBO mandatory, right? For the fight Devin Haney, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
If Devin Haney fights Shakur Stevenson next, who fault would that be in your eyes?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
He the mandatory, right? Ain't he the mandatory?
It ain't nobody. It ain't nobody. At the end of the day, if they do it, I would at least hope they at least strip the belt from Devin. At least strip the belt from him, because that way we can have a whole bunch of Keyshawn can run up a bunch of fights at the crib as the WBC champion and welterweight.
No, you mean WBO? I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen anyways, because if Devin go fight over there at Zuffa, I don't know what the WBO gonna do. Are they gonna allow him to hold this belt while he fight over there? I don't know.
Got their own belt?
I don't know.
Don't Zuffa got their own belt?
I mean, yeah, but everybody got their own belt. I mean, WBA got their own belt. WBC got their own belt. So you can have multiple belts.
Zuffa has actually a Zuffa belt.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so
I mean, but you can have more than one belt. But my thing is I don't know what they're gonna do with the belt shit. Like the belts really don't matter no more. Like I'm an old school boxing fan. I've been watching boxing since 1980, and I can tell you for a fact, emphatically, that me being an old school guy, and the belts were everything. The belts is how you built legacy. The belts mean everything. That era is over with.
Nah, coach, you can't say that, because that's how you just say. You just said Shakur is a 4-division champion.
I didn't say that. Yeah, but I'm saying, but I'm saying those fighters are saying the belts don't mean nothing. Tankett said it don't mean nothing. Several of these fighters say the belts don't mean anything. So who am I going to listen to? That's what they are saying.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see, man.
So
I ain't never seen like this though. I just ain't never seen.
Hey man,
like
listen, man. What I advise you to do, brother, go talk to your brother, Keyshawn Davis, and him and his, maybe he can talk to his play brother from Newark, New Jersey, and because Keyshawn don't feel the way you feel. He don't feel the way you feel.
Yeah, everybody probably saying the same thing. Man, I don't know, man. I'm starting to believe. I don't know what the fuck to believe, man. When the far as internet and
believe what he's showing you.
I don't know. I believe it when I see it.
You know what you can believe, what you can always believe. You can believe what you can believe what they show you.
There you go.
All right, well, listen, man. Shout out to Big C, man. Norfolk, salute, brother. Yeah, believe what he showed you. Because the only way that fight can happen, he would have to get. The only way that fight can happen, he would have to get his brother's permission. According to what, let's see, who told me? Because again, I'm kind of slow. Mega Million told me that, and Soda Pop told me that. So according to my brother Mega Million and Soda Pop, that's what he meant. So the only way that fight can happen, that means Keyshawn is saying, you know what? I got an opportunity to fight him. I'm gonna pass up on that opportunity, and I'm gonna give my big brother Shakur. I'm gonna give him my blessings to fight Devin Haney. According to what y'all telling me, so just taking what you say. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Horton from Pontiac, Michigan. Yeah.
Pontiac, Michigan. I didn't hear your name, but talk to me.
Horton.
Thornton, talk to me.
Hey, you was right when you said believe what you see. And remember when they was on Gillian Wallow, and two OGs got on the phone and they were talking about fighting. Jay Prince said they were gonna fight they are fighting at 144.
Yep, he said that.
To me, them two OGs pushed the narrative. They selling this fight. They doing a great job.
Yes,
they
sir.
got our minds off of all that other bullshit.
Yep.
Now, they also then put themselves in a great situation. If Devin wins, he gonna fight Keyshawn next.
Yeah.
If Shakur wins, Jay Prince gonna have both of them in-house fights. Him and Shakur gonna fight. When I say him and Shakur gonna fight, Keyshawn and Shakur gonna fight, because it'll be the biggest fight out there. I see that play. Them brothers, them two old school brothers like me and you, they push this narrative and they selling this fight. Hey, brother, that's all I want to say. You're doing a good job. Hey, man, is there any other way to donate besides Cash App?
Yeah. You can send a super chat or you can send a Zelle. You can send a Zelle as well.
Slow down. I'm at you wait for the job right now. How do I do that though?
Do you have Zelle?
Zelle, yeah.
Zelle, you can Zelle the number. Are you in the chat? You're not in the chat, are you? Cause I can give you the number.
Yeah,
the Zelle number.
I'm in there. Horton Rules, that's me.
All right, Thornton Rules. Okay, I tell you what I do. Just look on the screen. Can you see the screen at the bottom? The number scrolling at the bottom.
Well, I got to get off the phone with you, and
okay,
then
cool,
I'll be able to see it.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the Zelle number in there, so y'all you can send the Zelle. I'll put the Zelle number down there.
All right, man. Just keep it up. I like the interviews you've been doing, and I like you pushing the narrative too.
All right, for sure.
And all these fanboys just want a good fight. Just be ready to see good fights. That's all I like.
Let me ask you this. I have a QR code. I have a QR code that's showing on the. Oh no, that's Cash App. That's right. That's Cash App. Yeah, because I have a QR code you can use. But don't worry about it. Yeah, I dropped the number down there so y'all can send a Zelle.
Yeah, it's Horton Rules. Or if you put it in there, I'll check it out and I'll see it.
All right, salute.
All right, man. All y'all take care. Peace.
Hey, you know what? This brother figured it out. Thornton from Pontiac, Michigan. He's a smart guy. He figured it out. He just broke it down. He said, look, when they was on Gillian Wallow, and Wallow called Jay Prince. Jay Prince say, I always support my brother Bill Haney, and I told him, y'all go take over 147. And he said the only way that fight can happen with Shakur and Devin will be Shakur really a 35-pounder. Then we'll be willing to move up to he said we'll be willing to move up to 140, 8 pounds, 144. If you can meet us there, we can make a fight. And you know what? That's what Jay Prince said. That's what Jay Prince said. Literally. Word for word. And then he went silent. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Sending a text. All right. I had to send a text. Do you get what I'm saying? So, it's a lot I can say, but I want to wait till the white man announce it. It's a lot I can say, but I want to wait today. I want to wait till the white man. I want the white folks to do it because it's really, you get what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna believe nothing until I see it. I ain't gonna believe shit what Shakur says on Twitter. I'm not gonna believe nothing what Devin says on Twitter. I'm gonna believe what the white folks say when they make the announcement. We're looking for the white folks to make that announcement. Because at this point, don't nobody know who to believe because there's just so much bullshit out there. And, you got one fan base against another fan base, and the shit is funny. I love it. I love it. It's good for ratings. It's good for ratings. Anything good for ratings, I love. You get what I'm saying? That's interesting. The only way this fight can happen, so Shakur would have to get his little brother's blessings. Let's see that right there. Hey, shout out to Soda Pop. Hey, okay. Dropping out quarter of a bam dub with your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, Coach, Shakur asking for his blessings from Keyshawn now to fight Devin. You can't make this. He said, you can't make this ducking up. Well, again, I mean, it's business, fam. Bro, I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. I don't think nobody ducking nobody. I don't think Keyshawn ducking nobody. Shakur, Devin, it's business. Keyshawn ain't never made no big money before. Shakur Stevenson made big money fighting with Turk Al-Sheikh. Prior to that, Shakur was making $3 million a fight. Good money. That's good money. That's a lot more money than I ever seen. And I've been hammering this all week long. His last fight, he fought Teofimo Lopez for $8 million. Teo made $8 million. Shakur Stevenson wants to continue to make $8 million and above. He don't want to go back down to 3. If he fight O'Shaquie Foster, he go back down to 3. Because Bob M, O'Shaquie Foster is the top ranked fighter. Bob M ain't gonna pay him no $8 million to fight a featherweight for no belt at 135. That ain't gonna happen. And then Shakur ain't gonna fight O'Shaquie Foster at 140 because guess what? Who gonna pay for it? Who gonna give him the money that he want? He don't want the same 3. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Once these fighters, see this what the fans fail to understand. This what the fans fail to understand. And you should not fail to understand it. It should be simple. Forget a boxer. Let's say you are a truck driver. Let's say you're an independent contractor. And you used to getting jobs, $500 jobs, $1,000 jobs, $1,500 jobs. You used to getting that. And then there's one job offer come by and you making, he say Horton, my bad, Horton. And then you land a job that's paying you. And then you land a job, hold on. You land a job that's paying you $8 million. Are you going to go back to doing $1 million jobs, and then you get another job that's willing to pay you double that, are you going to say, no, I don't want them 15. Let me go down here and go back to, let me fight Osaki Foster for $3 million. No, you're gonna fight the $15 million fight. When they go to chasing that kind of money, dog, they don't wanna go back and get paid less. Because there's no telling when another opportunity like that gonna come by. I understand that because I got my own business. But even if you don't have your own business, you can understand it from a worker standpoint or an employee standpoint. If you get a raise, if you're making $20 an hour, that's what you used to making, and then you get another job and now you're making $40 an hour. You're not going to want to go back to making $20 an hour when you got a taste of what it feel like to make $40. So I don't really look at it as neither of these guys are scared of each other. Keyshawn Davis ain't scared of nobody. Shakur Stevenson ain't scared of nobody. Now, don't get me wrong. Fighters are human beings. They do experience fear. This stuff about, I know it sounds like a contradiction, but let me bring it home. This stuff about these dudes scared of each other. Fighters do experience fear. Why? They're human beings. Just because they fighters do not mean they don't experience fear. Fear is a human emotion. Ain't no such thing as a boxer or a fighter who don't experience fear. If you a human being, you experience fear. You ain't no goddamn android. Even if you're the type of fighter who want all the smoke, you still experience fear. Because you're a human being. Yeah, so, that's how I look at it. I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. So I ain't trying to tell nobody how to think. I'm just saying I'm looking at it like, man, I see the play. I see what's going on. Doggone, what my brother name who just called the show? Horton from Pontiac, Michigan said it best. Wallow called Jay Prince on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. They say, what's it going to take to make the fight with Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney? When they said that on that podcast, everything was set in motion right there. See, that's what y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand how this shit work. I know how it work. I do this shit every day. Prior to that, prior to the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, that was the fight that was already being worked on with the people at Zuffa Boxing. And I know that for a fact. And I wasn't there. By the time they was on $1 Million Worth of Game podcast and that shit came out and Jay Prince said what he said, now all of a sudden, Devin Haney, he wants Shakur to move up to 147 to fight him. Then out of nowhere, Keyshawn get moved up. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's do this. Where is that video of Keyshawn going off? Somebody send me that video. Keyshawn going off. Oh, Keyshawn was going off. Oh man, I ain't know nothing about. I was moving up the welterweight. I just woke up one day and somebody just moved me and put me up there. I ain't know nothing about that. Yeah. You believe that? I got an ice cream sandwich. I got an ice cream sandwich. I'm gonna sell to a polar bear. If you believe that. Oh, you know what? That was on as a matter of fact, hold on. I think that was on Fight Hype. Let me see. Oh, she trying to get that baby out. My cousin trying to. I'm looking at my cousin. She 9 months pregnant, trying to get that baby out. Hold on.
Like, oh, I'm gonna give you exactly. I'm pound for pound one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing, bro. What I gotta go to 147 for you for when me and you could meet in the middle?
Another name that you keep getting linked with is Devin Haney. Another fighter you got a lot of history with, came up in the amateurs with. It's a fight that's gonna get hard to get made because of the weight difference. Is that how you see it?
When we talking about like a Devin Haney fight, he got a belt at 147 pounds. I got a belt at 140 pounds. I'm willing to move around and meet at certain weights if the fight is that big and is that serious, and I'm down. Like, I'm all for making the biggest and best fights happen, but I'm not just about to just give you what you want. Like, who are you for me to, and no disrespect to Devin, like, Devin, you're a hell of a fighter, but who are you for me to just be like, oh, I'm gonna give you exactly, I'm pound for pound one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing, bro. What I gotta go to 147 for you for when me and you could meet in the middle? We could meet 144.
Well, proposing 44.
Let's do it. What's the problem? I don't see the issue. You just fought. Hold up. Let's remember correctly. He fought Brian Norman, and before that fight, he fought Jose Ramirez. When he fought Jose Ramirez, the weight was at 144 pounds. So if he's fighting at 144 pounds against Jose Ramirez 2 fights ago, what is the problem with fighting me at 144 pounds? That's how I look at it.
And the Haney's, their stance is they don't want to go past 147.
I'm still growing. I'm still getting bigger, and I don't see Devin getting past 147 pounds. I don't see him going to 154. He could say whatever it is, but like, I don't see him getting in the ring with no boots. Like, I don't see that. So if that's the case, I got time to get to that 147 pounds. I'm gonna get there when I get there.
Man, that's a big fight for the sport of boxing.
Let's do it.
It's a whole lot of money on the table.
Y'all picking it up now? Do you really believe that Shakur Stevenson knew nothing about negotiations, was what was going on? He literally telling you that he been negotiating the whole goddamn time. He literally telling you that. Then he came out on X, yeah, man, let me start rage baiting y'all. The only people got rage baited was your fans. And Devin Haney fans. Because them the ones, and Shakur and Keyshawn Davis fans. Because from what I've been watching, them the ones that's been having digital shootouts online. Your fighters are playing with your emotions. But you know what? Y'all like to be played with. True. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. They talking about that right there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. But I gotta wait. What we know we gotta do? Let's wait till the white man announce it, because there ain't nothing been announced yet. And you really think that Keyshawn Davis did not know what was going on when Shakur Stevenson is his big brother and Jay Prince is both of their managers? All of them in it together, baby. I know that ain't what you want to hear. I know that's not what you want to hear. Because you emotionally invested in the fighters that you don't like. This ain't about your feelings. Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney care nothing about your feelings. Keyshawn Davis care nothing about your feelings. The people who are putting the money up for the fight care nothing about your feelings. Guess what? When they fight, you're going to watch it. The niggas that's complaining today, you're going to continue to complain, because that's what you do. You are professional complainers. But guess what? You're going to watch that fight. True. Shout out to Hassan for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said, I'm wondering, just saying, if Keyshawn beat, I guess you're trying to say beat Devin Haney. He said, I wonder how Shakur ego would feel if the fans start saying, if the fans start saying Keyshawn is the better fighter. I mean, like you say, I'm wondering, if, egos, how the fans, like now you're imagining things. I'm just wondering. And this is where American boxing is at. We got to wonder, the possibility, you get what I'm saying? That's what fans do. We sit back and entertain certain things in your mind, but, and that's cool for entertainment value. But the reality of the situation, you don't want to hear the reality. You don't want the truth. Let's let the white man come out. Let's see when Mike Carpenter come out. Let's see if Ring Magazine, the boxing establishment come out and they put their stamp of approval on it. Then we'll know. Yeah, I'm just, bro, I'm telling what God love, bro. I'm telling what God love.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, man, phone lines up. Don't get shy. Please don't get shy. Phone lines over. Phone lines at the bottom, man. 530-494-9636. If anyone don't know what the number is, if you look at the bottom of the screen right here, where I'm pointing down at, there's a phone number strolling at the bottom. And at the bottom, it says U.S. calls. U.S., the United States. 530-494-9636. I am here. And we have calls for the U.K. If you got a whole lot to say it. I'm here. Please call the show. Anyways. Shout out to M. Cole. Cole, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Skulo. What you say, Skulo? Skulo say his promotions. Shout out to Amaro. Amaro say, where's Ron Boy Fresh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Ron Boy at, fam. It's like he disappeared. What you say, Mr. AGR? He said Blue Blood damn near cried on his emergency live on why Devin accepted to come down to 144. For real? Oh, he did a live show talking about this? Shout out to Jamie. Hey, Jamie say fight the champ straight up, punk. Hey, what you say? Shout out to a kid. She say straight cap. hey, man. Hey, shout out to Dean. He said, why did he wait for Key to show up before he asked the question? He already knew the answer to. Yeah, I don't know. But I still don't think you get it. Everybody, it's all a game. What if I told you, what if I told Shakur Stevenson fans? What if I told Devin Haney fans? What if I told Keyshawn Davis fans that everybody was in it together? You don't want to believe that, do you? You want to know why you don't want to believe that? Because you hate Devin Haney. You hate Keyshawn Davis. You hate Shakur Stevenson. So because of your hatred for these three guys who are all cool with each other, but two of them are brothers, your emotions will not allow you to fathom that you're being played with. Because you all in. You all in on the nigga you hate. Whether it's Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, or Devin Haney. You all in on that. Hey, man, Anyways. Shout out to Daniel. Daniel said, yeah, Jamie, a certain side definitely won't call. No, the phone line's open, bro. The phone lines is open. Phone lines is open. He said, did DC Great run Ronald? No, I don't know. The phone lines is open. Shakur Stevenson fans, Keyshawn Davis fans, Devin Haney fans, the phone lines is open. I'm here every day at 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Phone lines is open. We got 3 calls so far. We got 3 of them. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 calls. Mega Million, Soda Pop, Jamie, Big C, and Mr. Horton. Pretty sure we got more Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis fans than that. Pretty sure we do. Anyway, let me get to the we've got a cash app. All right, listen, look like we got a cash app. Hold on, y'all. We got a cash app. Oh, we got two cash apps. Hold on, y'all. Bill Haney is calling the show. It ain't calling me. You can see the call is calling in. Bill is calling. Let me see what's up. I know who this is, but caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I mean, do we need to bring out the violin? Is today a sad day in boxing? Would everybody pick their game up? You think that, you know what I mean? Yeah, you think that, we was a memorial or something. Shit.
Hey, look.
I thought it was a celebration.
Look.
Is it,
look, I ain't celebrating nothing. I ain't believe nothing you say. I'm not believing nothing Shakur say, Devin, nobody. Until Zuffa Boxing announces this, I ain't believing nobody. We need somebody white. We need Sean Zartel. We need somebody white. I ain't nobody trying to hear none of that. We ain't celebrating nothing. The people sad. Hold on, it's a call. Somebody just got through calling. Call back. I don't think the people want to hear that from you. They don't want to hear that from you. Bill.
Well, yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think the people want to hear.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on, guys.
All right, he on the phone. So, yeah, I don't think the people want to hear from you. Let's see. We got cash apps. Matter of fact, get this number on the phone. Shout out to Harvey.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Harvey said, you're right, coach. They've been negotiating. Yeah. Let's hit Harvey. Yeah, Bill, he just called us. Oh, shit was funny. He just called the show. Yeah, people don't want to hear from you, man. They don't want to hear from you, Bill. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
William calling from Waco, Texas.
William calling from Waco. Damn, Waco, Texas? God damn. Oh, man, Waco.
Yes, sir,
go ahead.
Show, man.
No, I'm just saying, Waco, Texas. Yeah. Talk to me.
My question is to Bill is why he didn't have the same energy when it was time to rematch Ryan.
Well, Bill, Bill ain't on the phone. He ain't on the phone right now. He ain't on the phone up.
Okay. That's been my question for a while, though. I meant to talk to him when he was on the phone with Champside, but I just wanted to know that. I just needed an answer for that.
I could answer that, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm being a representative for them. So if he come back, you can ask him directly. But I know what happened in that situation. It was public information. From what I remember,
okay.
I can only go back from what I remember from what was out there. Ryan Garcia, they wanted Ryan Garcia to sign up for the drug testing, and Ryan Garcia did not want to sign up for it. Ryan Garcia, remember he got suspended for a year. Because the New York State Athletic Commission found him guilty of having the banned substance in his system. You know what I mean? And they decided, and Ryan Garcia had a chance to prove his case, and he didn't. And he pled guilty. He took a plea. He admitted to fault, and they suspended him for a year. So when that happens, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, they both signed a contract to fight each other. You know how I know? Because they had the Ring Magazine card right there at Times Square. Devin Haney fought Jose Ramirez. Ryan Garcia fought Roland Romero. If Ryan Garcia beat Roland Romero and Devin Haney beat Jose Ramirez, both of them were supposed to fight each other next. Guess what happened? Devin Haney beat Jose Ramirez, but doggone Ryan Garcia lost to Roland Romero. That's what messed that up.
I understand all that.
Yeah, so.
I understand all that, but what I'm saying is he's trying his hardest to make this fight with Shakur, somebody who's not even in his weight class, and he keep on talking about Devin sign up for Vada 365. Then what is Vada 365? He's the only manager I know that signed up for Vada 365. What is that?
So to answer your question, that's why that fight. Remember, they did sign up to fight each other. Ryan Garcia lost.
Right.
So your question is
why he's not trying to make the fight with Ryan?
Well, from what
Ryan willing to take the drug test.
Do you have any reports on that? I haven't seen any reports on that. I think Ryan Garcia finna fight somebody else. They got a video out of Oscar De La Hoya saying that Ryan Garcia finna fight Conor Ben.
It ain't even in talks of him fighting Conor Ben. This is he say, she say.
Yeah, so
But
I mean,
just wanted to know. That's all I wanted.
Well, if he called back, you can ask him. You can ask him yourself because he probably know more about that situation than I do. All right.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember Ryan gets suspended for a year. He came back. They had Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney was set to fight each other. That was the announcement. It was a foregone conclusion that Devin Haney was going to beat Jose Ramirez. Or no, maybe it wasn't. But it was definitely a foregone conclusion that Ryan Garcia was going to beat Rolly Romero. When Rolly beat Ryan, that messed that fight up. We could have had that fight right now. That's what messed that up. And then, so, I mean, and that's public information. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what it do, Coach? This Wookie Wook calling from Mass, man.
Wookie Wook, talk to me.
Man, I missed the first half of the show, Coach. So, can you please update me, man? So.
Yeah, I'll update you.
So we getting a little bit close.
So this what's going on.
Okay.
This what's going on. This would have the internet going crazy right now in American boxing. Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney were talking back and forth on Twitter. Shakur Stevenson said that, and as a matter of fact, I don't want to misquote anything he said. Shakur Stevenson said that hold on, bro. Let me try to put it up for you. Shakur Stevenson said that he said something of the fact that he's willing to for two champions such as him and Devin Haney, 144 is more than fair. For them to fight each other. So he said 144 is fair for two champions in two separate weight classes. Floyd and Canelo made one of the biggest fights ever in order to fight each other, and they made a fight that happened at a catchweight. He said, if y'all are serious, meaning the Haneys, if y'all seriously wanted the fight, it would be easy to make. So what he's saying is, if you really want to fight me, it's easy to make. Just meet me at 144. He said, y'all fought Jose Ramirez at 144 2 fights ago. So Devin Haney replied back on Twitter. He said, if I come to 144, do we have a fight? And Shakur Stevenson said, yes. So based on that, people are assuming that Devin Haney has agreed to fight Shakur Stevenson at 144, and Shakur Stevenson has agreed that he will fight Devin Haney at 144, and that's the money, that's the fight that Zuffa Boxing is going to put up big money for. Shakur's going to make the most money he's ever made fighting Devin Haney at $15 million, and I think Devin Haney is going to get paid more because he's the champion, and his title is going to be on the line at a 144-pound catch weight. Now, has there been an official announcement? No. It hasn't been an official announcement. So.
All right, because that was my next question. So we basically going off Twitter.
We basically going off of Twitter. We're going off of Twitter. Yes. Yes.
We all hyped up over some Twitter shit. After Shakur sat back and told everybody in boxing to fight him on Twitter. So what substance does this really hold? But that's not even my point of why I called, Coach. I called because, man, that's just I don't even want to see that motherfucking fight, man. That shit gonna be a snore fest, bro. It's gonna be a whole bunch of jumping back, hopping back, and then tell you the truth, they really got both their ass right where they want them because both their O's is about to go. That shit gonna be a draw. Ain't nobody gonna win. Then we gonna have to watch this shit again, Coach. Then we gonna have to watch it again. Just to get one more punch about it in the second fucking fight. Man, pack them up, bro. Pack this fucking fight the fuck up. Get this fuck out my face. Bring on Keyshawn, man. Bring Keyshawn up.
The Keyshawn fight gonna happen.
Yeah.
The Keyshawn fight gonna happen. That fight gonna happen. If not, the only way to see, this is the thing, right? I've been hearing about the mandatory thing, but I haven't heard anything. So this is the narrative that people are saying. Keyshawn is the mandatory. He the mandatory. But I haven't heard the WBO say he the mandatory. I haven't normally the sanctioning bodies make an announcement. Mauricio Suleiman,
that's right.
Mauricio Suleiman to come out and make an announcement. Oh yes, well we are now mandating, and they do it at the convention. When the WBC have a convention, they make the mandatory announcement. When the WBO have a convention, they make the WBO mandatory announcement. When all of the sanctioning bodies have a convention, that's where they make their announcements. I haven't heard an announcement from the WBO saying that Keyshawn Davis is the mandatory to fight Devin Haney next, and if Devin don't fight him, they got 30 days to make a deal, and Devin probably gonna strip him. They haven't said that. You know who's saying that? Niggas, fans of certain fighters are saying that in comment sections.
That's what I was saying, Coach. And the way that these niggas be talking, I thought that shit was official.
Yeah.
I thought that the WBO really announced it. So this is information to me. Thank you for that. Because I really thought this shit was official. I thought WBO announced the shit. No. But man, like I said, Coach, bro, ain't nobody about to win this Shakur and Devin Haney fight. This shit is about to be a draw. Both they O's is about to go. On that night, then we got to watch this shit all over again just for 3 extra fucking punches, man. 3 motherfucking punches, bro. I said we can fuck right now, dog. Fuck, dog. That's all I got, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. So anyway, Keyshawn is number 1 at the WBO. I saw it. But he was number 1. He was number 1 at the WBO at 140 right under Shakur Stevenson. He was the number 1 guy at 140 right under Shakur Stevenson. But they brothers, they ain't fighting each other. So let me go see what they like in welterweight. Shout out to Big C.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, which one do you want to see? Shakur versus Devin or Keyshawn versus Devin? I want to see both. I want to see all these dudes fight each other. That's always been my position. You get what I'm saying? So I don't care who's first or who's last. It could be Devin Haney versus Shakur first and Devin Haney versus Keyshawn second. It could be Devin Haney versus Keyshawn first or Devin Haney versus Shakur second. But the problem is this. Keyshawn Davis is a low-wage fighter. The people who putting the money up, they're not interested in Devin Haney they're not interested in Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis. That don't mean that fight can't happen. What Keyshawn got to do, if he's really the mandatory, if he really the mandatory, 30 days from the time he became the mandatory, Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis should have to negotiate. If they don't come to a conclusion at the end of the 30-day negotiation, the fight gonna go to a purse bid. If he really the mandatory. If that's not going on right now, irregardless of what a nigga say or what you see, he ain't no goddamn mandatory.
True.
Because if he was, we'll hear something from the WBO. Can anybody send me something from the WBO? Anybody? So, it is what it is. Shit. Shout out to Candy Slim.
Hey, okay.
Jumping out to our super chat. He said, number 1 doesn't mean you're the Mando in the WBO. I mean, that's what they saying, Candy Slim. That's what they saying. I know how the shit work. That's why I'm asking the right question. Can anyone show me anything where the WBO has mandated Keyshawn Davis to fight Devin Haney? Can anybody just send it to me? I've got a GED. Please help me out.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Matter of fact, let's pull up the WBO website. Y'all show me how to get there. Cause I don't hear Devin, I don't hear Keyshawn saying, let me see. Let's look over here. We got organization, WBO, year, 2026. Pulling it up right now. Matter of fact, this is what I'm looking at. I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. Pull up these receipts. Let's go right here. Let's see. Month. This is June. We'll say June. Category. Welterweight. View rankings. Sorry, no results found. Try something else. Now, the reason why there are no results, they want me to try it the month before. June is too early. They still updating it. 2026, let's go to May. Category, welterweight. View the rankings. All right, the supreme champion is Devin Haney. The number one guy as of May is Keyshawn Davis. Is he the mandatory? WBA vacant. Is he the mandatory? He the number one guy, but is he the mandatory? Is there any information from the WBO that says that Keyshawn Davis has been mandated to fight Devin Haney? Anybody? Please? Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
AJ, we calling from Nashville.
AJ from Nashville, talk to me.
Man, I've been watching you for a little minute. What happened to the list you had? Whenever them fighters come out talking about pound for pound and all that, you pull out the list, who they fought.
What are you talking about? What list?
When I started watching you like a year ago, you had a list. Are you fighting the toughest competition?
Oh, no. You talking about my boxing criteria. Yeah, my boxing criteria. I still got my boxing criteria.
Yeah,
that ain't changed. Yeah. So what does that have to do with the subject matter of the show? What does that have to do with it?
I might be off topic. But I lost you. That's it.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to AJ from Nashville. Yeah, so this is what it is, fam. Let's see. Do some digging. Let's see. Let's go. Matter of fact, let's go. Let me Google this right quick. Y'all bear with me. All right, here we go right here. Now, this is what I just Googled. And, we ain't got to believe me, believe Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Get your Googles up. Let's see what Google say. Y'all want to see what Google say? Let's see what Google say. Get your Googles up. According to Google, good thing is Google ain't black, so we know, we can't believe nobody black. You know that. Of course I'm being sarcastic. Let's see. According to Google, it says, yes, the WBO has installed Keyshawn Davis as the number one contender in their welterweight rankings and positioned him to be Devin Haney's mandatory challenger for the 147-pound title. The WBO's decision to place Davis at the top of the division, despite never having fought at welterweight, came after former number one contender Jack Catterall chose to pursue the WBO title route. The mandate timeline. The sanctioning body informed the ring that Haney's mandated title defense is due in August. Fighter reactions. Both fighters have publicly embraced the matchup on social media. Next steps. While the WBO rankings update puts the two on a collision course, there are ongoing negotiations to finalize a contract for the super fight. For an expert breakdown, now, this is the thing. This is very important. It says that the WBO's decision, it says that the mandate timeline, the sanctioning body informed the Ring magazine that Haney's mandate title defense is due in August. So guess what? It ain't mandated right now. It's due in August. According to Google. Not according to me. Not according to anyone else. According to Google. And guess where they got the information from? Google got the information. Because this is the site. This is the source. Ring magazine. Anytime you see, when you see this next to whatever something you Google, this is telling you this is where Google got it from. Let's click right there. It got it from the Ring. Let's go right here. As I said before, you ain't got to believe me. Believe Google.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Let's see. All right, let's go right here. All right, we remember that. So it said the two factors prompted the WBO's decision. Jack Catterall recently won the WBA title, secondary title against Shakur, yada, yada, yada. He told the Ring's John Evans about why he chose not to pursue Haney. That's Jack Catterall. It said immediately following Davis' lopsided point against Albright. A previous week before, the 27-year-old declared a desire to move up and weight again. Now remember, Keyshawn said that he didn't know that he was gonna. I just woke up one day and I was at 147. I ain't know nothing about it. Yeah, but you said that you was gonna move up to 147 because you missed weight against Nair Albright. But you had to make weight the second time. But that's neither here nor there. These guys are so truthful. Let's see. Let's talk about Devin Haney dropping Brian Norman in November. And it says a proposed WBO unification match with Roland Romero fell through due to financial reasons. Yeah, because they ain't have no money. PBC talking about something, we going to give you $500,000 guarantee, and you got to get the rest on the back end. So that ain't going to work. Yeah. So, according to what we Googled right here, it says that the mandate timeline. This is very important. The mandate timeline. According to the timeline, the mandate is not due until August. What does that mean? That means that Keyshawn Davis can kick. And guess what? Keyshawn Davis knows this. He didn't tell you fans that, though. We had to Google that. His mandatory ain't due till August. So he can kick, scream, punch, scratch, crawl, whatever. Ain't nothing he can do until August. That's what we just Googled.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Phone lines are open, 530-494-9636. Phone lines are open. Goddamn, Bill Haney was right when he called. It sounds like it's a funeral today. Is it a funeral? Phone lines and we ain't got, but how many calls we got today? Oh, no, we got some. We got Mega Million, Soda Pop, Jamie from New York, Big C, Horton. Oh, yeah, shout out to Horton. Yeah, shout out to Horton for dropping that. Damn.
Hey, okay. Hey, Leroy.
Dub on your boy.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, man, shout out to Horton, man, for sponsoring the show, man, being one of the supporters of the show, man, for dropping that dub. Let's get Horton. Let's hit him with the huggy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to the Cardenas. Shout out to Aquila. Shout out to Tony Montana. Big C. Tegra. Shout out to Tegra. What's going on? Shout out to Miss Sheila. What's going on, Miss Sheila? Shout out to my main man, Chris. Chris say everybody got Shakur, Keyshawn, and Devin fatigue. Nah, you know what? No, don't have no fatigue now. Don't have no fatigue now. No. I'm telling y'all what's going on. You don't want the truth because you've been programmed to believe the lie. You are so emotionally invested in hating Devin Haney, in hating Shakur Stevenson, in hating Keyshawn Davis, that your emotions will not allow you to accept what's right in front of you. What's this? Who the fuck is this? I don't know who you is. Is this spam? This might be spam here. Who you sent this to? The fuck is this? Yeah, it's spam one. Yeah, that's what's going on, fam. See, I was able to put this together because I know a lot of people in boxing. Outside of, I know some good white folks. I know some good white folks I can call. But I used to watch a cartoon called Scooby-Doo. And in Scooby-Doo, they had to do detective work. When there was a crime that was committed, Daphne and Thelma and Shaggy, Raggy, and Scooby, they had to go in the mystery machine and solve the mystery. I was able to solve the mystery with my GED education. It's strong, though. It's strong. I'm not emotionally invested in hating Devin Haney. I'm not emotionally invested in hating Shakur Stevenson. I'm not emotionally invested in hating Keyshawn Davis. Do you want to know why? Because I'm not a fighter. I fought before in the amateurs and stuff when I was young, but that was, in and out of jail and stuff. But I'm not a fighter. And I have a fundamental understanding. Even though I know Keyshawn Davis, I don't know him, but I've met him, been around him, spoke to him. I know Shakur Stevenson. I don't know him, but I've been around him, spoke to him, hung out at Bud House and different places and stuff like that. And I know Devin Haney. I have, I don't know him like his team know him, but I've been around him. He's a nice guy. When they get paid, Coach Malachi don't get no check. Those are the facts. I have a fundamental understanding with my basic education that no matter how I feel, my emotions are never a part of the equation when it come down to making multi-million-dollar deals between two fighters. The only thing that matters in boxing is the money, the people who putting up the money, the managers, the promoters, and the fighters. The fans is a byproduct of everything else. I understand that. And I ain't got but a GED. So, there you have it. The mandatory is not due until August. And since no one else is calling the show, let's give everybody a round of applause. Let's give everybody a round of applause, and I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey man, shout out to y'all. Let's give. Matter of fact, before we do go, I want to give because I haven't done this in a while, but I definitely want to give a shout out to the Honey Dips, the PYTs, the Tenderonis, and the Snow Bunnies.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet Dr. Queen. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so wrong.
sir. Yes, sir. Let's give a shout out to my main man. Shout out to my brother Yarmis. Give a shout out to the callers, man. Who called the show today, man? Shout out to everybody who called the show. Shout out to AJ, man, from Nashville. Wookie Wook from Mass. Shout out to William from Waco, Texas. Bill Haney did call the show. Shout out to Horton, man, from Pontiac, Michigan. Big C from Norfolk, Virginia. Jimmy from New York. Soda Pop from the Bay. Mega Million from New York. So, you know, I hope y'all understand now. Now, I think I'm the only YouTube channel that came out and now y'all see the mandatory is not due until August. I might be the only YouTube channel in boxing that's done that. Because Keyshawn Davis didn't come out and say that. James Prince didn't come out and say that. I did. Shout out to Miss Sheila from Houston. H-Town T. Shout out to Gold Rush. Shout out to Aquila. G5 from the Bronx. Shout out to Tega the GG. Tony Montana. Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Cut Creator. Context Perspective. Shout out to OBW Stretch. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to Hassan. Candy Slim. Shout out to shout out to my main man, the one Mr. Ham. What you say? Boy, Mr. Ham said, great show, great commentary, and expose always. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? See, my thing, this is my thing, Mr. Ham. I take my emotions out of it. I take my emotions out of it. I don't have an emotional attachment. You get what I'm saying? Because see, this is what happens, right? When you have an emotional attachment in hating Devin Haney, or hating Keyshawn Davis, or hating Shakur Stevenson, you're only going to search for information that confirms what you want to believe to support your hate for them. You can't be objective because emotionally you all in on hating. So you can't be objective. You will believe lies over truth if the truth don't support what you want to believe about this guy. If the truth don't support your hatred for this guy, you're going to reject it. So I understand that. I know these fan bases very well. I've been doing this shit for 5.5 years. I know you. I study you. I know the old niggas and the young niggas and everything in between. All of them act the same way. We seen a lot of come. We seen a lot of go. But you know, it is what it is. Turkey Island Sheep, Dana White, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, they never factor your feelings into the equation when it comes time to do business. You're never a part of the equation. I want you to understand that. I don't give a fuck if you are a Keyshawn Davis fan, if you're a Devin Haney fan, or if you're a Shakur Stevenson fan. You are never a part of the equation. So just, as Tank Davis would say, and I never thought that I'd be quoting Tank Davis. Shut up and be a fan.
True, true, true.
That's what Tank Davis told his fans, and they still love him. Shout out to the Shakur hands. Okay. Shout out to Tegra. Okay. Who else we got, man? Shout out to Mr. Bori. Okay. Let's see. My main man Jamie. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to my main man G5. The Boogie Down. Shout out to everybody watching on Kick. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter. Shout out to everybody watching on Boxing with Coach Malachi and Facebook. Who else we got in the building? I think that's it, man. I'm starting to see some of the same names. I think that's it, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one, fam. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.